Alright guys, what is going on? We're going to start a new series here, and it's be called basically the play breakdown. I'm going to go ahead and just dissect my gameplay videos, or just like certain parts of it, so you guys can understand my thought process and what I had to go through in my head, and the choices I made, whether we end up coming out on top or end up failing. But in this case, we end up winning the game, and we end up fighting 3 squads actually. So it was a bit of a toughie fight, however, just the way the choices we made and how the variables played out was perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain it how that occurred. We end up actually pushing from the pit from this direction, and we end up finding a squad here. Basically, they're chilling inside. There's Watsons all around basically, and we instantly assume there's a squad in there. We're gonna see in the clip right now. And one of my teammates, it's a Bloodhound, tends to chill here. So there's only 2 of us going up here, about to face a 3 squad. We don't know this obviously, but unfortunately I didn't check the minimap, which is also my fault for our Bloodhound there, so I didn't see. Anyways, we're gonna see in the play here. We're walking in here, right? And we instantly see the Watsons, like I said. And I told you, like, see, my one of my teammates is over here in this complex, just chilling, and we're over here pushing, not knowing that he's actually over there. We're coming into a 2v3 fight here, and so we come in knowing that there's people probably here, and my teammate ends up calling it and pinging it. So I turn around, I take his word for it. I look around, I don't see anything. I do see him now in the recording, obviously, but at the time, I didn't. So I end up turning around because I see the tracer from that Watson. It's a Watson because obviously I know it's the video. I've seen it already. So I turned my focus to that, and my idea here was I'm not gonna push her, but I'm gonna deal damage to her and hopefully maybe down her, right? I'm gonna do damage to her so she doesn't peek for a little bit and gives us time to take down that. I think it was an Octane. So I do that. I turn around, hit him once with the wingman, and I take out my longbow just to make my life easier, and I end up hitting her again. As soon as I hear that shield break, I instantly think, okay, she's gonna take a minute to pop some shields, and so I have a few seconds and to turn my focus and kill these guys and help my Pathfinder. So I hit this guy for 99, shift my focus. My teammate takes down 1 already. He's low, so he takes him down like nothing. So as soon as I realize that on the kill feed, and he also says it in game, the Pathfinder, I instantly change my focus back to the Watson, which is chilling, basically kind of far. So I switch my focus, and knowing she's far, I change to my longbow. I didn't even take the shot. But that was probably a little of a mistake because I had a clear shot. She's standing still. Instead, I ended up switching to my longbow, so that was a slight mess up. If I wanted to do that, I probably should have taken the cover here on the left. You'll see soon. But anyways, I ended up losing the trade here. I was full shield. She hits me once. I lose about 3 bars worth of shield. And so, I decided, just retreat, to accept a little small loss and pop some shields. Now, obviously, this is smart. I'm using the crate here as cover. However, you're going to see me pointlessly go out into the open and just pop a shield, and I get punished for it. See, this is what you don't want to do. That was a mess up. If she ended up hitting me with a headshot or a Kraber or something, instant down. So luckily she didn't have any of those, so it was okay. And anyways, I end up using that crate behind me. I'm not sure if you saw that as a piece of cover. I realized that my teammates slightly down on shield and health, so I instantly assume, okay, he's probably being shot at, and perhaps another squad's coming here from the same spot we came from here. So I'm gonna draw this here on the green here, basically. So another squad. We're already here fighting. We're about to finish the squad off that we initially came in from. Whoops. So I instantly assume that's another squad's coming. So I see that guy here. Okay. Instantly in my head, I'm like, okay, let's use this crate against him again. So I use the other way, and luckily she was hiding because I was honestly what I was banking for. So I use that. I pop another shield, and I start trading again, and I hit her once. So I instantly know she's probably not going to pop out again, but she actually ended up popping out again, so that was maybe a mess up. I thought she wasn't going to pop out, so that's why I did what I did here, which is turn my focus back around and help my Bloodhound. So I turn back around. Here I'm going to take 2 shots. I end up missing both. I lose the trade again. I'm back down to basically no shield. And here I decided to use my Wraith Portal thing. Not my Wraith Portal, sorry, my stealth thing. Invulnerability, whatever you want to call it. To get into a safe spot. I see these 2 crates, like things right in front of me, and I end up using that as my source of cover from both squads. And I ended up popping a batter here, waiting it out, and me and this Pathfinder ended up pushing this person. The reason I went to the right and not with him is because there's no reason for us to both go up there. She has a Mastiff up there, and we're both, basically at that point blank range. We're probably gonna get down instantly, if not at 2 shots. Anyways, so I basically just created another angle for her to deal with, and that's why I ended up going here. Fortunately, he didn't really need it, so it's okay, it doesn't matter. But that was my thought process of not going up. Anyways, so I see that my teammate went down. I instantly think, let's shift over focus, and so does my Pathfinder. I decide to snipe him for a bit. My Pathfinder actually takes the the opportunity to push them. He probably ended up doing quite a bit of damage because obviously I can't see his screen. All I know is that I hit one of them with a longbow, and he ends up pushing them. Now this is a slight mess up because I should be up there with him. Reason being is because right here, that crate right in front of me, right here, it's blocking, and I can't shoot them. I'm literally not doing anything to help him. Luckily, they weren't the best shooters, so my Pathfinder didn't end up going down. So that was a slight mess up. I should have started pushing as soon with him, like about the same distance from two opposite angles, so we make an X in the end, if that makes sense. So if we could go ahead and clear this. We're here. I'm here basically. He's here. Basically, and essentially just push here, as in me, and he pushes from here. Sorry, that's me, and he pushes from here. So we create two angles. Anyways, we end up pushing, and we obviously come out on top. This doesn't matter. We start looting, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip the video here because the other squad is coming. We don't know this yet. The other squad is coming from basically here. Okay, that's where they're coming from. Where me and my Pathfinder are both about right here on the green dots, looting. We don't know this yet. We loot for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the video here a little bit. Okay. And I realized that. I mean, he notices. I'm sorry, I don't notice this. He says they're right here.
Our teammate left.
Our teammate did end up leaving. I don't know why.
Right here.
And he calls it out. So I take his word for it. I hear that Kraber shot. So I'm like, oh crap, he has a Kraber. And he ends up calling it too. So I just kind of trusted myself and my ability to snipe. And him hoping to miss. And I come out on top here. On the tray, hitting him for 99. And so I end up hitting another one for 99. And I downed the next person. So I'm not sure who that was. I'm pretty sure it was the Mirage. So we push him, knowing that I saw two of them there because I hit 99. If that was the same person, they would have been down instantly. Anyways, so we push them, knowing that it's a fight in our favor because that person needs to go back and shield the one I hit earlier for 99 and didn't knock, and I actually did knock someone. So I at this point assume there's only two of them. However, there's three. So us knowing that there's only two of them, one of them is down. We know the fight is in our favor. However, we come to find out that there's another one here soon. We don't know this yet. There's obviously a Bangalore, and luckily I had a 1x hollow, and I end up using their smoke against them. And see, now we find out there's two more. So this one we know is the full squad. This is the right play in my opinion because although there's no cover, they obviously don't have a digital threat, so they can't see me because they're just spraying aimlessly, and I could clearly see them. So I end up using their smoke against them, and I end up downing one of them. So now that I know two of them are down, it's a 1v2. I go ahead and take the point guard, and we end up pushing them. And here we just end up killing her at the end. And that was just, aim skills, and we end up winning the game. So, whenever there's a situation with multiple squads, and if you're in the pinch, basically like in the middle of the sandwich, if you've been sandwiched from two different squads, push one. Either push the one that's coming behind you, or push the one that is in front of you. If you think your hiding spot or wherever you're chilling isn't gonna be sufficient enough, but in this case it wasn't because we were basically vulnerable from both sides. The only way we could have done is run away, but obviously we weren't gonna do that because we already had the advantage on two of them knocked and one left, so we ended up pushing the last squad. Whenever that's the case, you need to focus all your resources, all your what do you call it, your attention to that squad. If you're winning already and there's another squad coming, you need to eliminate that squad quick. If you don't have any shields, pick up a shield from one of the bodies. If it's blue, whatever, right? It's better than zero. Do what you gotta do, and then instantly shift your focus to the other squad. If you have time to heal, go ahead and heal. If you have time to pop a shield, pop a phoenix, do that. Whatever you need to do to get back on your feet. But if there's no time, you need to trade your shields as fast as possible if you can, and instantly switch your focus into fighting mode again, because the loot's still gonna be there when you end up killing the next squad. That's basically it. Just switch your shields on the go and be quick about it, and switch your focus quickly and be committed 100%. There's no half-assing this. You need to go all in, and this is why we end up winning in the end too. Because knowing that it's only two of us, we still went all in on a 3-man squad. It's more about having the committing basically, and this is why we came out on top. Thankfully, like I said, it also has to do with their lack of aiming and shooting abilities. But even if it wasn't for that, a 3 versus 2 fight is still pretty hard. So you have to be careful and you have to be a lot smarter with your choices when it comes to fights like that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this. I hope it helps you in some degree. It definitely does help me, view my errors, and hopefully you guys can understand and just think better on your feet. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this, let me know down in the comments. I'll probably post a few more of these just to test them out, how it goes. If it doesn't work well, I'll just stop. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please leave a like and subscribe, guys. Thank you.